Let's address Black Lives Matter in order to determine whether it's beneficial for the Black collective, or not. For this first video, we're going to examine the About section, and then come to a conclusion. Check it out. They say Black Lives Matter is based on the undesired results from the legal system that failed at convicting the murderer of Trayvon Martin. It's stated that their mission is to eradicate white supremacy and build local power to intervene in violence against black people by state and vigilantes. Their solution is to combat and counter the acts of violence. Other solutions are creating space for black imagination and innovation and centering black joy. Their goal is one an immediate improvement in their lives or our lives. Let's break down We Are Expansive section. We Are Expansive mean they are a collective of liberators that believe in a exclusive and spacious movement. Believe that in order to win, bring as many people with us along the way. That means that they are a collective of non-black liberators that believe in order to win, bring as many as possible with them along the way. Now let's address the nationalism comment or statement. We must move beyond the narrow nationalism that is all too prevalent in the black communities. My assumption is that they are talking about black nationalism, which is black people's ambition to operate as a consolidated nation. And they want black people to move beyond the narrow black nationalism. And the last part of the expansive section is we must assure that we are building a movement that brings all of us to the front. Who are all of us? We are now entering We Affirm the Lives section. Affirm means that they are stating a fact, asserting strongly and publicly that black queer, black trans folk, black disabled folk, black undocumented folks, black folks with records, black women, and all black lives along the gender spectrum are network centers, those who have been marginalized. Marginalized means that they are being treated insignificant and peripheral. Insignificant means too small or unimportant to be considered worth anything. Peripheral means it is something that is just outside of the main focus. Their claim is that black people, non-homosexual black people, within the liberation movement treat them like such. So basically they're saying that non-heterosexual black people and non-black people have been marginalized within the black liberation movement. My question is, how could you be working for a world where black lives are no longer systematically targeted for demise, when it's clear that you are excluding the heterosexual population of that collective, the black collective? What needs to be clarified is, who is we? Is we the black collective, or is we just non-heterosexuals? Me personally have no issue with the homosexual community affirming their humanity, affirming their contribution to society, affirming their resilience in the face of deadly oppression. I just wonder, can you stand on that alone, since you are excluding the heterosexual community? It is clearly stated here that the call for all Black Lives to Matter is a rally cry for all Black lives striving for liberation. Now I want you to take notice to the play on words. The call for Black Lives to Matter is a rally cry for all Black lives striving for liberation. So in essence, that it's simply, or is it simply just a rally cry disguised as something that will benefit the collective? Instead, it only benefit a fraction, which are or is the homosexual community, and excluding the heterosexual community. Okay, let's address rally cry and all. Rally cry is a noun. It's a slogan used to rally support for cause, a yell intended to rally a group of soldiers in battle, a word or phrase that is used to make people join together to support an idea or cause, etc. All. Who are the all Black lives striving for liberation? Are non-homosexuals included or excluded? Or is this just a Trojan horse tactic? The pronouns we and our suggest that I should be alarmed. Is Black Lives Matter simply a rally cry for all Black lives striving for liberation with a genuine concern for the collective? Or it's just a hashtag that is meant to attract broader attention from the Black collective and the established allies of the Black collective? The Black collective is my word or my term that I use for the Black community. And established allies with the Black collective are individuals that over time have proven their loyalty and their allegiance to the Black collective, who happen to be non-Black. Now let's ease back up to the top and address something. Their mission is to eradicate white supremacy and build local power to intervene. So basically they want to replace white supremacy. Their claim is that they want to intervene in violence inflicted on Black communities by the state and vigilantes. Now we're clear on who the state is, but very unclear on who are the vigilantes, who constitute as a vigilante. Now let's put this in proper context. Their intentions is to intervene in violence inflicted on non-heterosexual Black people. Historically, vigilantes in the Black community have been those who witnessed injustice and felt that they had a call to duty in order to eliminate the injustice. So, with that being said, since there is a clear heterosexual exclusion from Black Lives Matter, we would have to assume that they are talking about non-homosexuals being vigilantes. My interpretation is that they wish to replace white supremacy and build local power to intervene in violence against Black people by state and vigilantes. Their solution is to combat and counterattack the acts of violence.